so important as you are growing and evolving. It's reclaiming and retrieving the parts of yourself that maybe have been locked away for Lord knows how long. Hey you, hola, wagwan, Dave, you beautiful beings. Welcome back to the INNERVERSES, whether you're watching this on YouTube or you're listening across all the different platforms. Welcome. This is your home for mental and spiritual wellness, empowering you to be wholly at the center of your innerverse through hypnotherapy, spiritual and trauma-informed therapies, including inner child healing work, spiritual empowerment, psychic mediumship, everything for elevating your mind, body, and spirit to higher realms and higher vibrations. If this is the first time that we're meeting, I'm Patience. I am a multi-hyphenated spiritual goddess on a mission to support you in mastering yourself and nurturing the longest relationship you ever have, which is the one with you, babe. One with yourself, okay? So get ready to snuggle up in this cozy corner of the INNERVERSE. If you're new here and if you're already part of the tribe, welcome. Show the others around. Get cozy, get snuggled up, grab a snack, grab some tea, grab something, and get ready to dig into today's gathering theme, which is all going to be how and what are practical ways that you can do to connect and love on your inner child. Because again, you know, we are all walking around with childhood wounds and our inner child are screaming for us to reconnect with them, show them love, hear them, nurture them, or hold on to them. And these are some easy, fun ways that you can do for free that will support you in creating and connecting and nurturing that bond. Let's get into it. Oh, but before we get into it, guys, my loves, my tribe, let's do the liking, let's do the sharing, let's do the following and all them things there so we can continue spreading our healing vibration across the different dimensions, wide and far, connecting more and more with our tribe. Let's start with inner child healing letter. Writing yourself a letter. Now, this is such a powerful way of not only expressing compassion, support, and understanding, but what it does, it really facilitates emotional connection and communication with yourself. It really helps you in taking you back to whatever that memory that is popping up in your mind, taking you back whether you're 5 years old, 10 years old, understanding the difference between the adult self that you are right now and that inner child, holding space for that you, that version of you then, to express exactly what was going on in her mind. Let her have in the space, because at that point she probably didn't, you know, or he probably didn't, or probably didn't have the opportunity to express how they felt, the fears, the rejection, the abandonment, all them things. And now you, by writing a letter to yourself and that part of you, you are holding that space, and that is so healing, so healing. Like, it's one of the most powerful ways, just pen to paper, digitally or physically, so powerful. Even if writing in your notes, it's so powerful when you externalize your experience and you acknowledge and validate your experience for that version of yourself. That helps you in really harmonizing and merging that connection with you, reclaiming that part of yourself. And then the second thing is meditation. There are a few meditations, guided meditations that I've done that will help you in connecting with your inner child, so definitely check them out. But a visualization meditation where you are guided, or you do it yourself, visualizing meeting your inner child and interacting with your inner child in a safe and nurturing environment, that is so powerful. I teach this, but I still do this for myself on the daily. And why this is important is it helps you in establishing a connection with that version of yourself and understanding their emotional state. You are actually physically, mentally, spiritually connecting with them and holding the space and revisiting them. And again, you're claiming them back into your life, and you are accepting them, and you are harmonizing yourself with that part of you that would have been most likely locked away for many years. So it's so important as you are growing and evolving, and on this journey, it's reclaiming and retrieving the parts of yourself that maybe have been locked away for Lord knows how long. But it's time. It's time for us to feel whole and be whole. Okay, then the third thing, and so one of my favorite things, is do the activities you love. Go back to being a kid, because we are kids at heart. Listen, growing up is a trap. Adulting is a scam. So whenever you can, go back to the activities that you love doing, whether it's messy drawing, painting, playing pinball, playing tennis, playing a sport, being silly, just being innocent. Go back to doing all those things. Watching cartoons, I absolutely love watching cartoons. I watch them on the daily. Even on my Netflix, the tab for like my nephews and nieces, please know, believe I'm in there constantly. I watch all the animated films that they come out. I am on top of it all. I love it. It just is so comforting to me. It nurtures me. And a lot of the times when I can't go to sleep, I will watch cartoons and then I'm out. God, it's so healing for me. And then all the other activities as well, like painting, drawing. And one of my favorite things that I would also encourage in, especially if you're a bit like, oh, but what activities do I even love? How do I connect with that? If you have children around you, no matter what age, they are your perfect example of how to connect with yourself. Go around them, go play with them, follow what they're doing, and you will easily connect with yourself. And being around children is so healing, because you get to actually see a version, you're projecting almost a version of yourself, and you get to see, well, oh my God, like actually I was so young. You know, if, for example, like if it's a 5-6-year-old, and I know with one of my nephews, I look at him and I'm like, oh my God, 6, 7, you're so young. And some of the thoughts, some of the healing things that I've had to do when I was like 6, 7 years, I thought I was older than I am, but then when you're looking at a young child that is that same age, you're like, oh my God, you're actually a baby. Like, let it go. Let the burdens go, babe. Let it go. But children are fantastic ways to support you in healing your inner child and connect with the silliness, the fun, play around, rediscover through their eyes, because they are learning everything from scratch. And it's so beautiful. They're so present with each and everything. So that's your cheat code. Get around children, play with them, and allow them to lead you into connecting with your inner child. And then one of the other things as well, that this one I have done myself in therapy, but also do with my clients, is role playing. So it's really powerful engaging in role playing activities, reenacting some scenarios from your childhood, conversing with your inner child in a role play scenario. So for example, with me, with my clients, sometimes that inner child for them, they can project it onto me, or sometimes I am holding that space for them and the inner child. And I've also done it where I am the parent and they're able to share with me exactly how they felt, exactly what they wanted in that moment that they didn't receive, or also what they received, and from a place of gratitude. So role play is really important, especially when you can do it in a safe environment where you know that you will be guided through it, and also that you be protected and kept safe. And doing this is really good for externalizing your inner feelings, and it helps you also gain new perspectives of your childhood and your experiences. And again, all of this is all about retrieving and reclaiming that part of yourself. Next up is inner child journaling. Now, so this is different to writing a letter. It can be the same if you want it to, but it's different because with the journal, it's a regular way of you expressing how you feel, how you felt, perspective of your inner child, your experiences, your emotions daily, and the reactions as well, the responses. And why this is important is because it fosters an ongoing awareness and conversation with yourself and your inner child. And so it's helping you in emotionally processing all the experiences, and it's healing. And with your inner child, it's not something where it's one done, we're healed and we move on. It's a continuous conversation. How many years has it been where that trauma may have happened, or that wound is still there and has been there for however many years, that you're not just gonna healing it is probably gonna take just as long to heal it. But also remember, as you are healing, you are evolving. There's different versions of you. And when the word healing itself there's layers upon layers upon layers. So when you think you've just healed your inner child, please know and believe that part of you, there's going to be another version of you that may trigger, or you may want to, or may need to learn a different lesson to heal an even deeper seated belief or experience. The layers continue layering. Is all I can say about that. And can you tell I'm speaking from experience? The layers are there. Just when you're like, oh yeah, I'm in good, and you have healed that. So it's not to say you're not healing. You're healing elements and elements of that. You're healing layers and layers and layers, but there are more depths and in depths. The more you get to know yourself, the more you really get to know you. And the more you actually realize it's the same triggers and just different situations. So you're learning how to maneuver and heal those same triggers in different situations, which is why constant communicating and awareness of yourself and your inner child really helps you in making that a little bit easier. Gone are the days of burying and locking away our experiences as children. And so those are just some fun ways, some easy, simple, free ways of you starting to connect with your inner child, conversing, healing, and bringing them into your experience, bringing them into the present experience and giving them, providing for them what you always needed. Because now you're the adult, you are more than capable, and you know exactly how you would have wanted to feel in those moments. So what can you do? Give that to yourself. You're deserving of that. And so I hope that resonated. And then let me know what are some of the other activities that you are doing to heal with your inner child. Let me know in the comments. And also let me know if there's anything else that you're wanting to learn about inner child related. Like, let's do it. This is a collaborative channel, communication, gathering. So always welcome suggestions, questions that you're wanting to understand a bit more about, and what else are you also going through. So I'm more than happy to support you along your way within your spiritual and mental wellness journey. If you want to know more about that as well, go ahead to the website and let's connect there even deeper. And all across our socials is at the INNERVERSES. I look forward to connecting with you each and every single time, and thank you as always for taking the time to be here with me today and us as a collective. And always remember, you are the center of your INNERVERSE. Put you first, because when you're okay, everything else is okay. Hold, hug, and love on your inner child, and love on yourself, and retrieve and be in harmony, peace with that part of yourself. Sending you loads of love and holding you in the highest, brightest light. And until next time, my loves, bye.